Hello everyone. So I have made quite a few promises to some people that I would show my face on the channel eventually, and so I decided that it was time to do so. So I'm Sabrina, and thank you so much to all of my subscribers, all of you that are liking and sharing and making comments. It really is a beautiful experience that I've had on YouTube because of each and every one of you. I love the idea of creating and being a part of a community that's love-based. So thank you all for your positive messages and all your love. And so many of you probably hear about Lulu in my readings. Lulu, say hello. So this is one of my earth angels. This is Lulu, who came into our life quite by magic, by the angels, hand delivered by the angels. So you will hear her a lot in the readings. I incorporate her often in what she's doing, how she's barking, when she's barking, and all of that. I also have a bird named Kitty, and I'll introduce Kitty to you. She's a parrot. He's a parrot, sorry. That just brings in a lot of magic to the readings that I do in my home, but also just my YouTube readings. So I'm going to pull a few cards now, and I'm going to put Lulu down. We're going to just pull a few cards. I'm contemplating doing a daily card pull, well, Monday through Friday card pull in the mornings. Well, my mornings. I know that if people tuning in, it's probably different times. Just a positive uplift during this time, because I know that it can be a little stressful. It can be. I'm sorry, I just don't know how to word this. It's one of those things where it's like, it's walking a line. It's, we've never been through anything like this during our lifetimes. So we'll just send out lots of love. We're just going to call in the angels, the archangels. I want to call in Raphael, Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, and Metatron, and any other archangel. Okay, so I'm going to pull first from my favorite two decks. This is the Sufi Wisdom Oracle, and this one here is the Work Your Light deck by Rebecca Campbell. All right. Oh. Hold on one second. Half of the deck was flipped. Okay. Drunk with love. Let love lift you to freedom. Look at all of that beautiful, beautiful color and the light at the top. So let's see now. We're going to pull the work from the Work Your Light deck. Okay. Empaths get grounded. Highly sensitives connect with. Wow. Well, like I said earlier, how we integrate her into our readings, I was about to say connect with nature. Okay. Oh, she's growling now. She doesn't do that often. Lulu. So, and then the next one is take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So during this time while we're off the treadmill, remember to take a break, because a lot of this is saying instead of focusing so much on the outside, now is a time for inner work. Remember to get grounded. So if you don't have nature near you, or you don't have somewhere where you can go, then you can do it in meditations or do inner work around it, or go somewhere where a lot of people aren't. What I'm finding is that, and what I'm hearing is quite often, that people aren't honoring the social distancing, because like the paths are only so big and there's a lot of people wanting to get out. So if you want, you can find alternative ways of getting into nature. You can eat a lot more fruit. You can, bring in, well, you can't really go to if you go to the grocery store and you see plants that you like, then absolutely, bring in more living plants. You can go in neighborhoods that that are lightly populated and walk down them. Okay, just, whatever it is that works for you, find a way to connect more with nature. But empaths and highly sensitives, this is a really good message for all of us to recognize that the collective can weigh heavy on us. And when we're starting to feel down, it might not just be our energy we're feeling. We're feeling a collective fear. There's a lot of people that are spiraling. There's a lot of people who used busyness as a way of denying their feelings. And now it's all bubbling up and having to be dealt with. So keep that in mind, because you may be feeling that. You may have also resonated with that a bit. And so now, you know, you're dealing with some of the stuff you've put off dealing with, but also the collective. So keep that in mind. And just remember to be drunk with love and let love lift you up. Connect to your heart as often as possible. Connect to the angelic realm, because that's a beautiful place for love. When I see this here, I see a beautiful heart chakra. I see the angel realm just full, like this to me is like moving. I know that it's a still picture, but to me it's moving. It's like emanating off the card of just love, unconditional love to all of Earth, to humanity, to our fur, feather, and scaled friends, all of our animal kingdom. Know that you're not alone, and we're not alone during this time. Just remember to do the self-care. So I'm going to pull a card from the Sacred Self-Care deck by Jill Pyle. I love this deck. Just started working with it not that long ago. I know it was released recently, but I just started working with it. I've had it for a while, but when it was first released, but I just didn't feel called to work with it. But lately, I think because of this inner time, I have been feeling more connected to working with it and doing more self-care. Okay. 3 fell out. I just want to see which one they want me to. Okay. Spend time with animals. So a lot of us are spending more time with our feathered and our fur friends and our pets at home, but also connecting to nature. So I'm seeing when I go out, when I drive and I have to go to the store or something like that, I'm seeing nature coming out just so much more. It's feeling safer and just a lot more fun. So I'm seeing all of these beautiful big animals just everywhere. And so please be mindful, because in a collective meditation I did the other night on Zoom, and the animal kingdom did come through and asked us to please be mindful that, you know, now that they are recognizing that there's less action, they're feeling safer, but they don't always know to be safer while doing that. So they're just asking us to have just be asking the collective to be a little more aware of our surroundings when we do go to the store or go somewhere that's essential. Okay, because they are going to be out more. It's safer for you, because I know that the people who would watch my readings don't want to hurt another being, especially an animal. So just be mindful of that. And also remember that each animal that crosses our path comes with a message. So for me, I like to work with the Ted Andrews book, Animal Speaks, and I look through that book and I get the messages through them, and I really look at the situation that I found myself in and what they're doing and how to take that message on. Okay? But if you do go out in nature, you remember to connect to them. Look around. Know that your instincts are coming alive during this time. Even if you're feeling cooped up or you're feeling anything, if you're feeling frustrated about being cooped up. So if you're feeling that, know that your instincts at this time are starting to open up more and try to see beyond some of the shadow sides that are bubbling up by us being cooped up. Okay, well, thank you all so much. I'm going to be doing this Monday through Friday. Also, on once a week, I do a free Zoom event. It's called Archangel Messages and Meditation. It's it's an hour-long event. It's free. So if you would like that, just if you would like to join us this week, it's April 3rd at 10 a.m. In America Eastern Standard Time. If you can convert that, I can't convert it for everybody, but if you want to join that, if it's in the time period that you can do this week, just look in my description box. My email is there. Just send me an email saying I would like to send a link, and I'll send you the link the night before. Okay? All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining me and giving me this beautiful platform to do the work that I love and to connect with you. And Lulu and Kitty also, thank you. All right. Thank you so much. Satnam.